Schools and Waldon Middle School would like to congratulate Zach Abeel for being the middle level. That he gives out. He created a game for a social studies test so that they can have fun and enjoy what they're doing during their work. Mr. Abeel also lets students use a game called Minecraft to do some of their projects for demonstrating what they have learned about early civilizations that was taught in previous weeks before to solidify that Mr. Abeel cares about how his students learn. A colleague wrote, "Zach is a creator, constantly reading new books on the best instructional practices and new takes on historical and current events. Zach is always thinking of new ideas to engage students. This year he created many units on OneNote for our department, complete with every text and video source imaginable. He even created a video game that students could play to demonstrate their learning. He works hard to establish student relationships in the classroom and on the basketball court as coach. He also leads other activities such as the investment and Lego robotics clubs. Zach has managed to start a successful podcast analyzing current events from a variety of viewpoints. This podcast has gained a following of students and staff at the middle and high school level in Lake Orion and the community beyond." A parent stated that Zach pushed her students' thinking beyond memorizing historical facts and dates by encouraging and showing him how to be a critical thinker. Mr. Abeel created a safe and encouraging space for her son to take risks and be creative. Mr. Abeel's ability to connect the topics and themes studied in 7th grade social studies to the present-day lives of his students has made learning more interesting and meaningful. At the building and district level, Zach embodies being a lifelong learner. It shows in his willingness to change his opinions, teacher viewpoints, delivery of curriculum and information, by staying abreast of current affairs and relating them to his courses. He is a leader in his department with colleagues by sharing what he has learned, working collaboratively with teachers outside of his own department, and serving as Waldon's School Improvement Chair for the past several years, as well as numerous district committees. For many, many years, Zach Abeel has given his time and talents to this community. It is time to give him the recognition that he has earned as Waldon Middle School Teacher of the Year and Lake Orion Community Schools Middle Level Teacher of the Year.
Thank you. I'm really speechless just about the kind words, and I'm very humble. The one thing I guess I just would say is, Corey, you kind of know we kind of nerd out on this stuff, but when we study the Bronze Age civilizations, we always talk about how we today stand on the shoulders of giants, the people that have come before us, and sorry. I just think that Waldon is such a dynamic building, and the people that are here make this place such a very cool place. 10 years ago, I got displaced to come here. I always thought I'd be here like 1 year. And now I'm here forever. But the thing was, I thought like middle school, like I'm a high school teacher. That's what I'm supposed to be. And then I get here and I start, like rubbing elbows with people like Corey Haddad and like her cultures of thinking. And you hang around that long enough, and now all of a sudden, like, you want kids to show their learning and stuff like that. You get the privilege of like having a room next to John Blackstock, and every day just sort of being next to like one of the wisest people you've ever known. And I know so many people, it's like addicting to talk to him just because he's got such perspective and he's got such thoughts about his education, what he's seen in all of his world. And I'm just so humbled by that. I think about people like Kirsten Minoleon and Dave Abbott, who have adopted a whole new science curriculum along with Jamie Kimber, who used to be here, and how they've totally thought about the idea of whiteboarding and showing what you think about. And all of that stuff is just rubbed off on me, and just things that I want to think about. And I can't just say enough about the talented people that make up this building. I do want to just mention that I've spent 10 years teaching alongside Jennifer Nix, and I hope she is better, and I hope she's getting better. I've heard that she's now home and stuff like that. I hope we will all see her very soon. But I mean, every day she has to listen to my loud, annoying voice going on and on about dead people, and I can't thank her enough either. And so, just, you know, this is way too kind. There are so many other people that are so much more deserving of this. So, thank you very much. Thank you. It's just really humbling to get the respect of your peers and to have people clap for you and just to read nice things about you is just something that it's just very humbling. I would never have expected me in a million years when you teach with so many dynamic, talented people here at Waldon.
Obviously, you don't do this for the awards, but I assume that seeing all your colleagues and thinking about them and kind of the impact, you talked about the impact on you, you know, it's kind of a collegial effort kind of thing, teamwork.
Very much so, and it's the one, you know, major shift I think I've seen in my, you know, 15, 16-year career is just I feel like now it's regular to have conversations and to talk with people all the time, and I'm just amazed at it's not just social studies teachers that I talk with though, it's ELA, it's science, it's math, and you know, I would love to see the last part of my career be more and more about bringing all of that stuff together to make it more relevant for students and stuff like that.